Hello and welcome back, guys. We are here with the quarterfinals of our second wave of players here. This is our FFA here at Riptide 2024. So if you guys are just joining us, Riptide is a Smash Bros, Splatoon, Mario Kart 8, among other games, tournament here in Sandusky, Ohio.
Yeah, we've got some interesting players for this upcoming round. This is to get into the top 24, and a lot of these players are going to be on stream for the first time.
Yeah. Let's talk about them. So we have Vertex here. This is an Ohio local, someone who traditionally does very well. He actually won the Monkey Business tournament last night. He was so excited for his bunch of bananas. But
It's a little bit of a runaway, too.
Yeah, he honestly killed it. He's not part of any team, but I mean, he's a very notable player.
He's a LAN player, constant, active. Been
Yeah.
traveling a bit recently, too.
Yeah, I've been seeing him at, I think he's been going to the Chai line in Chicago recently, which is pretty impressive. That's quite the drive. I think he's even gone to some of the Maryland events, Capital Clash as well.
It shows a commitment. Be
Yeah.
excited to see him go to some of the other majors next year.
Yeah, absolutely. He has gotten 5th in Riptide last year. He got 9th Broad Super Road Rage 7, and then 3rd at Broad Street Blur 2. I didn't know this actually, but his favorite track is Berlin Byways, and a lot of his favorite tracks are just based off the music.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? I love that for him. But he started in 2011, and he's been a competitive Mario Kart player since then, starting with Mario Kart Wii, but he just kind of like does his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always been lurking around in the community, always active on, posts,
Yep.
in real life tournaments. Done a few the online stuff also, I think.
Yeah.
Not even always community stuff, but
Not a
just
major
a
online
worldwide
player though.
I feel like he's worldwide in a
He's a
decent amount.
provider,
Yeah.
but not like as far as like a team member in like the community.
Plays more organized stuff
Yeah.
when it comes to LAN.
Yep. Up next, we have Pepperjack. He's from Illinois. He's a member of After Party Masquerade. We've seen him on stream a few times here, but I believe we've talked a bit about him. He did get 3rd at CougarCon, and he is the state champ 2023 Mario Kart Illinois High School Association.
Yeah, I didn't know this stuff existed, honestly. Like,
I
I want to go
wish-
back to school now.
I know. When I was putting these facts together and like these notable victories and titles, I was thinking about how unfair it is that I went through school and none of this stuff existed.
I mean, I could have had a varsity jacket. It's
This
crazy.
is insane, dude. But he found out about Mario Kart by going to PeoriaCon and just thought, this looks pretty cool. And then he just entered into the community, so he's been a part of it ever since. Up next is MattMythLegend. Let's see if we have any information. Oh, I don't think we got any info on him.
There's nothing. I mean, he's a
know.
myth.
Yeah.
He's a legend, I guess.
We'll see if he's legendary on the track today, I guess.
Of course, Dynamo from Georgia also,
Yes.
from Dark Matter. And been showing up to a decent amount of stuff, but I think we're about to get started also, so we're going to have to
We'll
fit in
speed
some of
run.
these fun facts as they come, because I know
Yeah.
there's a few that you are particularly excited about.
Dude,
And congrats to Vertex, we can actually see your phone screen. Repping the villager.
he always plays this female villager. All right, let's see where we're starting off on.
Well, we're on the track select, so.
Yeah, so we have some time to go through some other players.
Good shout out P-Merks also, my commentary partner yesterday during the Monkey Business.
Oh yeah.
He's fun.
Yeah.
I know that he is also a math guy.
Yeah. He's from Pennsylvania, part of Maxed Ambition. He got 2nd at Riptide last year, and he was a semifinalist at Catalyst. That was a Florida tournament ran by Danny, our amazing TO out
He's
there
a
running
very
the show today.
positive, upbeat guy,
Yeah.
P-Merks.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
fun to talk to.
Love being around P-Merks. He's a fun guy to talk to. His favorite tracks are Yoshi Circuit, Super Bell Subway, Toad Harbor, and Ribbon Road.
Oh, I actually provide a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Oh, he found competitive Mario Kart through USMK tournaments.
Cool.
So that's
Cool.
pretty exciting.
I think
Glad
he's
he
part of
could-
that group that did Mario Party with Linguini and Kibble, let's say.
Yeah,
Also.
yeah. I think we're waiting on one more person to do their track select, and then we should be able to get started.
We
here.
could talk about Evanator right now.
Dude.
He has a fun fact that he wanted to
Guys,
share.
I'm not gonna lie. I had been hoping and praying that Evanator was gonna be on stream just so I
Well,
could talk about
you got-
this
you-
particular fun
You got your
fact.
wish. You gotta hurry it up though. We're
God.
on the track select.
He's from North Carolina, but his fun fact was my favorite out of everybody's. He matched a girl on Tinder and told her his Yoshi Circuit time trial time. She immediately.
Oh my God!
And we're on Yoshi's circuit, guys. Guys, she unmatched him afterward. So, this is for you, Evanator.
We literally started talking about the fun fact before it picked the track.
This is crazy. Dude, he's out there probably cracking up right now.
We gotta see some front-running prowess.
Guys, you have to let Evanator win. He needs this. But that means he must have a good time on this track, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
Repping the Daisy Yoshi bike, so
All right.
interesting POV right there. But it is the other Daisy E77 who actually gets out to the early lead.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is traditionally a bagging track, so we do see a lot of these players kind of hanging out in the back. We have E77 in first. Is that Vertex in back?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to point that out because, yeah, it gets hit right there. One thing that Vertex said that he wants to focus on this year is learning how to bag, especially on certain tracks, because he's notoriously been a almost stubborn front runner.
Oh, yeah.
He will run on bagging tracks all the time, and you know it worked for him for a while because he's a talented player. But once the level of competition gets up, you know you gotta find ways to make these tracks work.
Dude, did you just see P-Merks' point of view? Somebody dropped a shroom right in front of the water.
There goes Evanator.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Evanator, go!
He is in first. He is running it up. This is what we play for.
Dude, let's go. He's on the Yoshi bike.
Oh, there is a blue
Wow,
that's
he's
out right
actually
now.
cooking.
If he pulls a horn, she has to match him again.
Wherever she
Not
is out
happening.
there, wherever she is.
I mean, we are still in first right now.
Wow, took a blue, still in first. There's a blooper. We'll see. The pack is really tight. He might be overtaken in the cut here.
We'll see. I mean, even still, if you are, it's not the worst case scenario. It looks like PLatV is going to be the person. There's a lot of daisies up here.
Yeah, I think he still has first, actually.
Yeah, 1, 3, 4 PLatV in first.
Oh, PLatV.
Echo right behind. And that Daisy top 3 is coming out, but Vertex has made his way back up here. It'll be interesting to see if he has any good things in the pocket. But it looks like he has the shrooms. E7, he's going to have to watch out.
Oh, yeah, this is
Another
scary.
blue is out. He is going to have an opportunity to dodge.
Wow.
But this is a big dodge right there, and he
That
pulls
was
it out.
huge. That was huge. This is great for Vertex. We literally saw him in the back at the beginning of this race, and he's
Daisy's
learned his
too.
bagging.
Oh no, Daisy got down on the line.
We'll see where Evanator landed. He got second. Let's go. I want to point out that Vertex has obviously been taking notes.
Yeah.
He's been learning his bagging strats because, like you said, we've raced Vertex for years in the land setting, and he is a notorious runner. So for him to pull out a first
he didn't
place-
pull the shock there. Is the interesting thing. So he just made it work.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a overbag potentially at the beginning. He had the banana in pocket right there. Wave 6 change perhaps, but you still have a lot of time. You don't have to make it perfect. And if you're one of the only baggers, that's where you want to be on tracks like that because you're going to have, you know, a lot of setup, be able to control the shocks, in a sense, be able to dodge if there is one. So a lot of times when they don't come out, it's because a bunch of other people go into dodges and the shocker might not want to use it, but took advantage there and beat the legendary Evanator on his track. Only person that could, though.
So sad. It's so sad. You hate to see it.
I'm kind of interested to see what Vertex decides to do here. It's another track that he's actually picked before, but it is known as a bit of another bagging course. So we'll see if he opts to go forward, taking the first place start, or if he's going to stay back. It looks like he's staying back.
I thought you called this runner side park.
Well, it was last night in monkey business, but
So true. Oh yeah, because you couldn't pull like shrooms or anything, honestly.
yeah, just bananas. It's cool to see it played that way for once. PLatV also seems to be one of those players that knows a lot about the game. I don't know exactly how many lands they attend, but they've definitely had friends that they've talked to about the game and all that.
Yeah.
I've collected, and definitely familiar with the game and its meta, and opting to bag here.
Oh yeah, missing the double box, which is really sad, but we'll see that they're in 10th place right now with a golden. Honestly, like, not really the item that you want.
I'd be using it here.
Yeah, I'd be burning through it as quick as possible just so I can chain into like maybe a dodge item.
Yeah, blue shell is out. It will be Steepien that's trying to drop out in time for MattMythLegend.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he has a
good map
shroom up
reading.
there.
Wow, did that
He might.
boomerang just phase through it?
Looks like it's a no, but this pack is really close now, and the dodge comes out. There is a Yoshi that is dodging high up, and that is none other than Pepperjack, and P-Merks is right on his tail. It's going to be a dangerous spot. They are isolated.
Yeah, especially with this last cut coming up. I mean, they do have a breakaway, so I think they may just be duking it out for top 2. I don't think there's
the
likely
ground
going to be...
barely missed. Oh, and that trail!
Oh, wow, P-Merks.
Oh, no, why are you...
Wait, what?
That's kind of lucky for P-Merks right there.
That was really lucky.
That Pepperjack had to go wide, he felt, to get that double box, but he didn't have a red behind him, so he actually was going to be
fine. And
fine.
who's up in second in a star? We have Vertex, again, like, perfecting his bagging strats, able to lock in.
Yeah, P-Merks takes the W, Vertex in second. Looks like Dynamo's coming up near the very end also, and our daisies are falling back on this one.
We'll see where the standings are.
Pepperjack turns to Steepien. My bad, that fell all the way down to 11th after running a lot of that race early. But there's a lot of people that can still make this, come back into the top 6.
Yeah, let's take a look at the standings right now. So Vertex with a solid lead in first place, followed by Dynamo in second with 18. I can't tell if that's a 1 or a 7.
That is a 7.
That is a 7. Okay,
first on Yoshi Circuit, second in Riverside.
Okay, so then he has nearly a 10-point lead, almost. We have P-Merks in third with 17, just 1 point behind Dynamo. E77 in fourth right now, just 1 point behind P-Merks.
A fifth place tie.
Yeah, fifth
Evanator
place.
and Firestone.
Yeah.
Saw Firestone a decent amount yesterday. Don't think we have any tidbits or fun facts about the character profile there, but they were involved yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, Firestone's a member of After Party, so...
Familiarity with the community, and definitely has a few people he's buddies with that probably, dragged him here, or maybe he did the dragging, who knows?
Who knows? We're going into... What is with all these bagging tracks?
I don't know, it's one of these lobbies.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, Vertex, if he makes it through, and it's looking like it's likely right now.
Yeah.
A lot of practice, but as you know, as you get into these higher level lobbies, you're going to have more and more people that are familiar with a lot of the strategies that you want to use on this course.
P-Merks is just opting to run here.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of taking over his spots due to the lack of coins. It's very unfortunate.
It's like Mindset is actually opting to go in the back now, too. The thing to keep in mind is the more people that bag, the less effective it kind of becomes.
Yeah.
In some ways, at least.
Like, somebody has to run.
It makes the shock more likely to be pulled if there's more people back there. But at the same time, if you don't dodge, it hurts you quite a bit. And things become a little bit more safe in first if there's not like 7 people right behind, and that's what Dynamo's going to have to deal with right now.
Yeah. Pepperjack taking out some players behind him and in front of him, throwing the fire forward and backward. That's securing third place for him for now, going into lap 2. Who was that?
MattMythLegend, the light blue Yoshi, is up there in second again.
Yep. And the Tanuki Mario, that is Dynamo.
Yep.
Okay.
So Mindset back up into the mid-pack right now. This is one of the local Ohio players. Been doing a lot of locals recently in the Columbus area. He really kind of just started with Riptide last year and made the finals as kind of a surprise appearance.
He's improved quite a bit in like
he was
the past
motivated.
year. Yeah, I was talking to him at our last LAN. It was the Old North tournament, and he said he's been practicing quite a bit actually. And he said he's been practicing his bagging too. So.
And as a TO in the Columbus Smash scene, that a lot of people know. Back in the day, did a lot of organization and all that, but these days he has to focus a lot more on, just life and all that as he's grown up. But Riptide's a big deal to him because it's still in the backyard, and it's the opportunity to play a lot of the best.
Yeah. Dynamo, he just forced the horn out of first by throwing a red at him, so we'll see going into lap 3, just approaching the finish, if there is going to be a blue shell, if that's going to be detrimental to
Evanator's in a great spot right now.
Oh yeah, this is huge for Evanator.
There's a last-second shock. Him and Vertex are winning. Look at Vertex, just set up in star, triple shrooms. Is he going to steal second? He's to the left. He might have got by Dynamo. I don't know. It looks,
no, he got third.
Is it PLatV? I'm not certain. No, it's Pepperjack. I think PLatV was up there, but got hit near the end. It is Pepperjack that will be taking the first right there. And really close between 6th and 7th again.
Yeah. That was our third race here. Let's take a look at the standings. Vertex again with a pretty solid lead. He's up by 7. Dynamo in second, followed by P-Merks. And then Evanator jumped up quite a bit. He's in fourth now.
I mean, had that star at the end. I know we focused a little on Vertex because he had the mushrooms also, but Evanator still kind of the same plan there, and playing the beginning pretty well so far.
We have a 2-way tie for 5th place right now with Pepperjack and E77 with 21 points. Top 6 moves on, so Echo, Semo, PLatV, MattMyth, Firestone, all of these guys are going to need good races to secure their semifinal spot.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about Echo Semo yet, so they're in 7th, only 1 point out. I don't think we have a lot written with them. Almost,
No,
it's a blank sheet right there, but
yeah, not a
it'd
lot
be
of
interesting if they make top 24.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Something to put on the sheet for next year.
Yeah, that's true.
We've seen a lot of Electrodrome.
We have. And it's kind of funny to say this, but this is the heaviest runner we've seen in this.
In the lobby so far.
Yeah,
Dude,
and-
both top 2 burned out.
It's not really a notoriously known front-running track, but it seems that Vertex is satisfied with the practice up to this point, and we're just trying to feel something up front, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, you got pretty lucky there with top 2 burning out, which gave him that advantage pretty early on. If you're P-Merks, do you trail this?
I
No.
mean, good. It's up to you. If you get blued eventually, then you
Then
won't
you're
have
out
it
an
anymore.
item. Yeah, that's very true. I guess
At
with
the
the
same
pack being
time-
so tight, I was trying to see if he would go for a shot or not.
Yeah, I was thinking that he probably wouldn't hold first because Evanator had Shroom. A lot of people will be taking the cut up here, but we'll see who will be up top.
Wow, that's a really early blue.
Yeah, blue's out, guys.
Hitting Evanator off. No! We have Echo Semo in first place. He needs this.
Yeah, it's
He's
gonna be
in
interesting
one of
how
those spots right now that he's right on the cusp of elimination. I know we're still early, but he has
P-Merks kind of just pulling ahead and really at that lot, probably because of the front run on lap 1, having a lot of coins up front there. And while Echo did get up there for a second, I mean, P-Merks already just gone,
Yeah,
pushed him
he's-
right out of the way.
I mean, he has 10 coins. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. The only thing that can happen is he's going to get overtaken by the cut here, maybe by Firestone with the Shroom, but
Yeah, that's a great decision to hold right there. I don't know if he's going to take over first or if he's even taking the cut, actually, to
oh, he
begin
just
with.
opted not to. Okay, interesting by Firestone. Oh no, E77 getting hit by that.
That was the fastest red I've ever seen.
most emotional red there, just being thrown out.
I feel that.
Yeah, I would do that too.
I know you would. I've seen you do that so many times.
Wow, this blue is doing, or not blue, a Bullet Bill is doing work for Dynamo right now. Wow, that banana was really scary.
I think I instinctively would have taken right, but it looks like it might have been the right choice with PLatV backing the green right there.
I mean, there's a lot of
P-Merks,
chaos over there.
he has enough of a lead that Shrooms might be available up here in 2nd to 4th. This is where you want to be right now for sure.
This is
Dynamo
dangerous.
might be doing
This
a
is
lot of
really
damage
bad.
here. And PLatV, wrong
Sorry,
spot at
PLatV.
the wrong time. Vertex weaving right in. Dynamo's cut is unclear. Vertex's cut was not great either, but they both lived
He's
some.
second though.
Yeah.
Wow,
Big
P-Merks was
needed
just
race
gone.
for him, yeah. And Echo Semo also up into 4th now. And there are 2 people, 1 point right behind Evanator. Let's talk about them.
Yeah. We have Firestone and E77 who are tied for 7th place right now with 24 points. Only 1 point behind Evanator in 6th. They're going to have to get, again, good races here going up into these final races to secure their semifinal spot.
Yeah, Evanator very up and down so far. Believe got 12th on that race after a hot start on Yoshi Circuit.
Yeah.
And pretty good race there on Royal too.
It's not super out of the picture though for like PLatV, MattMyth. They're only just a few points shy. I mean, the only people that have kind of run away are like Vertex and P-Merks. So
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about Steepien also. Not done and out of this quite yet. He also had one of my favorite fun facts that his self-proclaimed gaming peak was tying a world record on the Mario play, like if Mario played Minecraft Part 6 level, specifically Part 6, in Super Mario Maker 2. And he told me he really wants this to make the cast, so we had to put that in.
that was his gaming peak, guys. We'll see if he makes it into semifinals.
Yeah,
or
maybe
even
reach some
the
new
finals.
heights.
This will be his new peak in gaming, right?
We'll see. A lot of work to do right now, but not out of this yet, as mentioned.
Yeah. Hey, we're on Water Park at a water park at Riptide. Let's go.
This is
It
the
fits
Riptide
the theme.
track.
Yeah, this is Riptide,
This is
the,
the Riptide
track.
track.
Yeah, for a lot of people who don't know, Riptide is at the Kalahari Water Park. So if you're watching from home, there's so much to do even outside of the tournaments.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a nice, relaxing.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting the hot tubs after this for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No water slide, no big blue.
I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll see how I'm feeling. All right, who do
I'll
we
do
have in-
big blue, the water slide. That's the other one.
Yeah. P-Merks is going to draft off of Vertex right here. There we go.
Releasing it with the Ultra Mini Turbo might not have been the play right there. I kind of canceled a lot of the momentum right there.
Yeah,
I think he could have got a bigger lead, but it does look like he managed to pull ahead. But Vertex right behind him in second. That's not a great position for him to be in, but we'll see if Vertex decides to chain or not.
Honestly,
I think I would have.
Yeah, because then you could have given an opportunity to burn that shroom by like pulling a red or something.
Yeah, it seems that both their mushrooms
actually
are gone
both of
right
them are
now.
gone. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I mean, if there's like a blue shell right now, that would be very weird for both of them in a sense. It looks like P-Merks actually is giving some distance right now, just in case the possibility he's going to try to red him out.
And
but
it
there
is out.
is the blue shell.
Looking at the screen there, it is coming around.
It will be on the glider, maybe. Oh, the
Wow,
shock
it
canceled.
And that was huge. 'cause he
Daisy
still-
is dodging in third. Which one is it? Evanator needs it really bad. Mindset's up there in third right now. He needs third really bad. He might have been passed by a Bill at the end, but should be an effective race for him nonetheless.
Yeah.
It is Steepien, actually.
Wow.
So our players who were in the bottom two just had a really good race. These points are insane.
I know, they're really close.
So right now, Vertex, P-Merks, Dynamo, looking pretty good, but everybody else is in the danger zone right now.
Guys, there's a three-way tie for 5th place right now.
Yeah, let's talk about Pepperjack first, who is ahead of all of them, but only by 1.
One point.
Yeah, Pepperjack in 4th right now. Yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about you.
He's so happy to be here.
4th place right now, looking good if it ended right now. But what has to be said is PLatV, currently on 29, in 8th, is only 2 points behind. So if PLatV gets first, guaranteed to be at least 4th, despite being in 8th right now.
Wow, this is really tight. I
And
mean,
everybody else is not out of this too. Firestone,
No.
Steepien, Mindset, and MattMythLegend. All of them are still within 7 points of that coveted 6th place spot.
Yo, it's Big Blue.
Yeah.
Okay,
we did the Riptide maps right back to back.
I know. Guys, you don't know this, but there is a big water slide here that we have just dubbed Big Blue.
I mean,
because
it's
it is
big,
massive.
it's
and
blue.
And it's blue.
It's very fun. Go on it.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out later.
You're at a water park tournament. That is like you gotta do it.
All right, who do we have here? Vertex in 1st place. Definitely want to try and get your coins up if you can early on, because it is very difficult to get coins on this track because the coin mechanic is very different on these F-Zero tracks. So
Well, everybody kind of lets you just get them early. I imagine most people on the map will have high totals right now. It's just how you respond if you get hit. And you want to be up front here. Because like Rainbow Road A, this track at the cannon set has a very broken item box where
It's
you
so
can pull really good items up front. And Steepien, they are in 1st right now. I think Vertex
I think
actually
Vertex got
was
hit
off
out.
the cut.
Or there's lag. No, he got hit out.
Vertex is out.
Yep.
And it's good for Steepien, but at the same time, you gotta watch out. I mean, if a blue shell's pulled, it can be pulled in like 5th or something.
No, especially, I mean, the pack is still pretty tight right now, but with that
Yeah.
set being so broken,
There's no space to throw anything, even for PLatV right now.
there
but
could be anything
we'll see.
going on right now. Ooh. Uh-oh.
we got a lot of interesting and powerful items in play, as we know. How will they all be used? Only one dodge, and it's E77 in the back. Great shock for Evanator right there. He's going to be
Yeah.
passing the entire lobby, and he burst with a shroom right now. But there might not be a
For
blue.
protection, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with it. I agree with
Blue was
it.
just thrown, so it actually Steepien was able to cancel that
Oh,
blue.
MattMythLegend is going to have to rebound right here.
Oh,
It looks like
wow.
Evanator should probably be good.
Unless
Can
if that were
Firestone
free.
make it out? I would be holding this red. This is a good
Yeah,
race. You
me
need
too.
this. You're in 9th in the standings. Firestone is on the way up again now.
Yo,
Evanator, though.
1st place.
Oh, and that is a huge race for those two. Vertex and Dynamo getting 3rd and 4th, making the 1st and 2nd all the more valuable.
I mean, for them getting, what place did they get? Vertex and Dynamo?
3rd and 4th.
So
So,
that's not like a big hit on them though. Like
Yeah.
they're still perfectly fine.
well,
where
as
they're
you see,
at.
though, Evanator and Firestone getting that top 2 propelled them into the top 6, and it's by a decent margin now. So they've got to hold on now, and it's on everybody else to find the counter that can actually get them back into this.
Yeah.
Almost everybody not in the top spots, they're going to need like a top 3 placement at some point to clutch this out. And the amount of races to do it, it's running low.
Yeah.
Not everybody will.
And I mean, the gap is starting to widen because you see PLatV and E77 in 7th place right now with 33 points, but 6th place has 38. So again, they're going to need some decent races.
And there's only 2.
I know, there's only 2 races left, so Sunshine Airport.
I mean, for the people that flew over here, this is the Riptide Grand Prix. I don't even know how it gets like more.
Every track that comes out, we're going to tie it to Riptide. So help us out, chat on
Super Bell Subway next or something? I don't know.
I don't know. You can't take a train here.
Yeah, I suppose. Probably not. It's Sandusky.
It's Ohio. We don't really have train systems here. All right. MattMyth did take the cut. Was able to jump up into
This is
third
interesting.
place.
PLatV and Steepien are top 2 already, and they are the ones that need this race.
Yeah, they do.
They need this race.
Do they go for the double? They do.
They have to fight each other off, though. It's a disadvantage to both of them in a sense. And we'll see if MattMythLegend has anything to say about this too. They just don't have items.
Yeah, PLatV missed the double box. I think it might have been stolen from him by first place.
Yeah. Vertex just chilling right now with greens. Evanator doing some damage. It looks like PLatV might have been the one to go down to that.
Curious to see what...
Yeah, it's Steepien that's in first still. So one person is surviving right now. It looks like Steepien. Remember, Steepien was in the back. Mario Maker. That was the top achievement. If this comeback happens, I mean, maybe. We'll see.
This will be
It is blueless so far, but MattMythLegend also right now in 12th. Not completely out of this if they can get first right here.
I mean, the only thing that I'm worried about for Steepien here is that we have yet to see a blue shell.
Yeah.
And he's in first place.
This pack is kind of close, though.
I don't know. It makes me nervous going into lap 3. Because they can all go downhill.
The clock is ticking on a lot of these players. PLatV in the back, Mindset in the back right now. I don't know if there's going to be a shock looking at this race distribution right now. This is looking very good for Steepien. I don't know if there's going to be a blue. It looks like Firestone might be in the back.
There's the blue.
And there it is, but when's it going to come? Because this could be very inconvenient timing.
You could time this really well.
Oh, the timing is terrible. It is terrible.
Well, I mean, he was able to avoid the glider.
Vertex is in first. You don't really have to worry about him being up there. I mean, even getting
going
top 3. I mean, top 3 is broken away right here. Is there going to be a red coming in for MattMythLegend? Not quite. That is a race that I think we're off, but that is a race that they needed right there.
Let's see what this.
Oh my gosh, it's getting even closer. Make a pause. There are 3 41s right now.
Oh my god.
3 41s right now.
There's a 3-way tie for 5th place right now.
I can't tell if we're muted right now. I cannot hear us like I've been here.
I don't know if they turned us down.
Manklor, you got to tell us if you can hear us. But
chat, can you hear us?
Yeah, let us know. We have a lot to talk about here.
I know.
Anybody?
Yeah, that's what.
Can they hear us right now? Yeah, I think we're off.
Hello, chat. Can you hear us? Hi. Do we have to rock, paper, scissors again?
I don't know.
No?
We're waiting, though.
Yeah.
I don't think chat can hear us.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Oh, they can hear.
Oh, they can hear?
Okay, so they can hear.
Okay, the speakers are off,
The speakers in the venue just went off, so... Okay, cool. Let's go.
Thanks, guys.
We're about to rock, paper, scissors again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk about what just happened, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's one race left. Literally anybody can advance. Anybody. Danny came over. It's like, guys, anybody can advance. We're like, Danny, we know.
We know.
Like, this
we are seeing everything that's going on right now.
MattMythLegend getting second there. I mean, Vertex just messing with everybody right now, getting first. So, I mean, he's just the wild card and all this.
Like, he's like 20 points ahead of second place.
Yeah.
So there's nothing. He doesn't have to worry at all.
What I will say is Evanator technically isn't through yet, but it looks pretty good right now for him.
It does.
Steepien, all the way from last, now is in 5th, tied to Firestone, tied to Pepperjack. Not all 3 of them will make it, even though all of them are tied for 5th right now. We got Echo Simo, 1 behind. E77, 3 out. MattMythLegend, 5 out. Mindset, 7 out. PLatV, 7 out. I mean, Mindset and PLatV, Sunshine Airport was not good for them, but if they can find something here, it is not too late if the points fall how they need them to.
This track is traditionally kind of a wacky track, too.
This track is so chokeable.
It really is.
It's comical that it even showed up at this point, because this question mark coming up here, I mean, a lot of people can miss it, and if you're in first, there's going to be a lot of pressure, but it looks like Vertex might be comfortable to just hit it.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of the players were able to take the bridge, so it's perfectly fine for him.
Echo's up here.
This is scary.
I mean, I would get P-Merks out if you can, but I don't know if it's going to happen. P-Merks doing...
I think he has the coin advantage. He's just completely
nice.
outlining him. Yep, there it is.
And this is a really good look for Echo also
I think
right
maybe
now.
he was waiting to see if he threw the rank, so that way he could just break it with the horn. That was my guess.
I mean, Echo Simo's only one out right now. Second place with luck making it through right now. So holding on to second would be great, but that...
Echo Simo, what are you doing?
Oh, he trails PLatV on top of it. Mindset's in second right now. It's Vertex. Vertex did get it. Vertex has no pressure. Vertex has no pressure to execute.
Vertex is
He
gone.
can drop the magic red carpet out for everybody right now.
I know,
and
he's helping everybody out.
Mindset has distance in second right now.
Wow.
If he can just defend himself, I mean, if there's a blue, this could be what Mindset needs, and he is a pop offer. I will let you know.
There is no reason for him to be aggro against Vertex right now. He just needs
I don't
to
think
hold
so
on to
either.
these spots, but he's choosing violence anyway.
Especially with Steepien in third. But what you need to keep in mind is if anybody needs to be aggro, it is Mindset right now because he needs to get first.
This is really bad
The
for him.
blue is coming out. Is it going to lock on to Mindset or Vertex? It's the thing. It's going after Mindset.
Oh,
No horn is pulled. It's in front of the glider. Dynamo's up here. There is a shock. Mindset got right onto it. Nobody got the question mark block up front. This is the chokeable. It is out for Echo Simo, who's going to get it in fourth right now. Is he going to take it over? Will he get first? It will be Echo getting first and moving on. Who else will get it? Dynamo's in second. I don't know if it's going to be enough for Mindset. Pepperjack might be the one that gets it, getting third right there, and it is Pepperjack. 1 point.
Mindset is standing
over
up right now. I
Steepien.
can see him through the
Oh my goodness.
let's see. Oh, I just missed it. I'm sorry.
That was a heartbreaker indeed, and I understand Mindset's decision to go for the Reds there because, logically speaking, he likely needed first to cover that 7-point gap.
Yeah.
Second could have done it, but I don't know if it would have. And
Yeah.
the thing is, the blue shell did come, and if it didn't, I don't know. We saw that there were a bunch of Reds in third place that could have hit him, but they were not being thrown. The play might have been to hold the defense,
Yeah.
but
Is it possible
it's hard to
to
know
get-
everything.
Is it possible to get the standings up on the screen right now so that way we can see how that ended?
Yeah, I mean, Steepien, I thought the comeback was going to be there. Falls 1 point short there. But Vertex with a great showing going into the top 24. Dynamo also up there at the end. P-Merks had a solid round all around.
It's crazy to think that we're already going into top 24.
Yeah.
This is going by a lot faster than I thought.
Evanator also, believe, gets through in fourth, I want to say.
I think he had a really bad race. I think he got like 11th or something that race, but
Yeah.
I think he had enough points
benefit
to
of
be
the
able
doubt there.
to lock it in. So
Of course, Echo Simo, and also it was Pepperjack clutching it out there at the end, getting...